know some of the key roles in the music industry, such as A&R, publishing and management, still overwhelmingly led by men.
I think sort of like the direction I want to go, like producing, there's like a very limited amount of female producers. So I think in that terms of not being, I think we seem to think that people won't take us seriously, but I think we should also look at like as a positive way. Like they might encourage you to listen to them because it's so rare. People want to hear but then I think it puts a lot of pressure on you as well, because you don't want to seem bad because they'll just assume that she's a woman, she doesn't know what she's doing, so it's sort of a lot of pressure as well to perform well.
If that was me going in for an interview and it was a woman A&R manager, whoever, in that position, then personally I would feel more empowered, because I'm coming into an interview and it's not, I don't know how you girls feel, but when you go for an interview and it's a man, do you feel a bit what's the word I'm looking for? Intimidating. So when you do go into an interview and it is a woman, for me personally, I find it to be, like I said, very empowering, and it makes me feel, oh my, if you're in a position like that, then 5 years time, 2 years time, 6 months time, however long it is, then potentially I could be in your position, or I could be your understudy or whatever. So excuse me, I think it can be quite empowering looking at it from a completely different end of the spectrum.
I think companies, if they've got like a female who's high up, they should encourage it more, and maybe, I'm not saying like they should push her more out, make her more out there, but just so other young girls can see who are trying to get into the industry, to know that you can get to that level. And it was interesting to like meet you as well, to find out that you can actually work hard, and if you work hard you can do it. So I think if you had more positive role models like that were well put out there, you'd be a lot more inclined to know that you can actually make it.
Workshops like this are really helpful, because we've come here and we've met you and Sally, and we've learned so much, and Emma obviously, and it's like you can see that and you think, yeah, that's totally possible, I can do that, I just have to work hard, but it's given us the tools and the ideas so we can go forward and do it ourselves.
Together, so there's not that kind of why are women this, why are women that, so it's just more equality.
I think I'd like it to be a bit more fair in terms of people getting really credited for the work that they do.
I'd love to see more women artists that aren't, we have sort of solo female singers, that's becoming more and more popular, but a lot of them are, again, sort of judged on their looks, and it's all about the package, and it's much more harsher. I just want more sort of female fronted bands, or some woman I can see on stage and think she's playing an instrument and so can I. What I found most useful about today's workshop was meeting women in the music industry and being empowered by that, and knowing that one day I could reach that level, and if I put my mind to it, I can do basically what I want to do.
I would say the highlight of my day has been hearing Emma Sutton talk about her career, how she travelled all the way from Lincoln to London with no specific qualifications, and she's really worked her way up.
The most I've learned today is kind of seeing how my goals right now and for like the future are pretty achievable. Not that it's going to be easy, but I think the kind of workshop that we've had today, the fact that it's not just theoretical, but it's been backed up by instances, practical experiences, presentations from people who have been in the industry, started from scratch and got to a certain place, kind of shows that where you are is kind of on the right track, and maybe you might not see it happening right now. It's pretty possible. Not to make it sound like a big dream or a movie or anything, but I do feel that it's achievable through the steps that I've seen today.
What I found most inspiring today was meeting people who had been women who had been working in the music industry, and how they got into it, and how hard they've worked, and how they've worked their way up, and they've actually achieved a lot through a lot of hard work. And just, it was nice to see that if I do put in all the work that I can get to that level.
My highlight today, I'd say, was meeting Emma Sutton and hearing about her music consultancy business and how she built it basically from the ground and built it up. And then really, I'm going to take away from that, it's just transferable skills I can have from one job to another, and highlights of her bits that she done in her career and networking and take that on into my career and how I'm going to grow as a person, I guess, and in the industry.
I have found this session inspirational. Being able to hear stories from other people from different backgrounds wanting to move into the same industry.
I found the course that we've run today to be very empowering, inspiring, and I found it to be, I've come away feeling a lot more positive about myself as a female within the music industry and the opportunities that are available to us. And it's also given me an insight into workshops like these and what is available to us as women.
It really was an honour to be asked to come here and talk today, because you come and do these things and you're on show presenting to a group of people, but actually something like this you gain so much, and I've got so much inspiration and respect for all the young women that are here today, and I really can see that the future of music is definitely going to involve a lot of women.